I'm so excited to see you at Atlanta. Good effort.
Hello. Hello. What up? I don't have. This is all a mess. My thing died the second this happened. Just so you know. Oops, my bad. I don't know what you guys can hear. What's up? Rah. I appreciate the gifts. Wow, damn. Yeah. Oh, that's messed up.
Field is 4,548. We have 2 sets of tires.
Fuck.
All right,
man.
You're ready to roll here. Remember, guys, we can't win this thing on the first lap. Gotta be smart.
We
gotta
almost
on the racetrack. Gotta be smart in the pits.
won.
Earl, you guys gotta be smart on the racetrack. Watch what you got going on.
I mean,
Just
again,
pay attention all the way around.
I mean, like, damn, we were so fast. We were so fast. Let me fix my audio here. Appreciate all the gifts.
We're on 1 to go.
I just got back. I apparently didn't have enough Daytona, and I was like, you know what? Sure, sign me up for a C fix. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Why did I wreck? I don't know. I didn't feel like going to like media tomorrow, so I hooked myself for fun. Honestly, just because I was really good at spinning this week. You know what I mean? Like I was pretty damn. I got pretty damn good at like spinning. So,
Great job today. Heartbroken
Thanks.
for you. That win is coming though.
Thank you. Appreciate the subs.
Me and my
Yeah,
college team
we were leading at the
devastated
white
for you.
flag
You'll get
at
it
the
next
Daytona
weekend.
500 at a race that I haven't even finished before because, you know, like mechanical problems. So,
Get a good look at your switches.
but like,
You're ready to go.
we got a lot
Pace cars off.
to halfway talk about. Why am I framing so bad? What the hell?
Almost, man, we are so proud of you, man. You are going to get that win.
I
You got this.
appreciate it.
77.
Where did you finish? So luckily they kept it green, and so I drove back. I saved it, even though I flew in the air. I flew in the air, so I saved it, and saw they were wrecking, and it was still green. So I went and got some spots, and finished 18th. So we got we're 9th at points right now. I mean, after one race, but we got the 9th most points out of Speed Week, which is great. That's good because normally we're leaving like 30th in points. That's 2 years. Yeah, so there's curbs down here. There's curbs down here where I spun. Right on exit, or not really curbs, but right, I guess, yeah, exit curb, and it launched my car in the air. But luckily, I mean, legitimately, that was probably like my 9th spin out this week, and I wrecked, or you know, I held on to it. So, but I mean, like, damn, man. I mean, first of all, so we go to the truck race, and we're like the fastest truck by far. Have them
You had a great race,
destroyed.
dude. Eric Jones is now on
Taking
the
care
list.
of them. Taking care of business.
One outside, one outside.
Oh.
Caution, caution.
Damn
Bud,
it.
Give me status on your car there.
Got a
Oh,
black
man. All right,
flag.
can you assess anything? Did it hurt the wheel?
I tried to avoid
Gotta work
that.
on the front.
Damn.
Pit road
Anyways,
closed.
I tried to not get a
Yeah,
black.
I got behind get turned left and right.
Damn. Anyways, the truck was flying, and then it started blowing tires. So then I was spinning out because the tires are like blowing up. Tires blown out. So fix that. Or tried to fix that. Then I was like on like a, I don't know. They think with all the damage from the drive shaft and everything that like from all the drive shaft damage and everything from pit road practice that the truck was moving it, and so that's what was blowing. And then in the bush race, I got to
Oh,
like
we got that.
fifth, and blew a tire, or not, no. I went to touch the brakes, and the second I touched the brake, it just went to the floor. So then I got out of the pack, they fixed it, but the only thing was that the only way they could fix it was, I'll get to the
You're gonna be lining up
whoever
behind the
it is.
23.
So they went to fix it, and the only thing they could do was fix the it's probably just because I have the audio. That's probably why you're hearing echo. In the truck, the engine shut off. The engine shut off.
You're gonna be lining up behind the 12.
The engine shut off for one in the truck. Don't know why that happened. But in the bush race, I only had front brakes.
Lining up
I had
behind
no
the
rear
20.
brakes. So every time I touched the brake, I would lock up the front tires and like blow fronts. So did that. Finally, got a handle on it, and was like, cool, I'm gonna drive forward. So we drove forward and got kind of halfway ripping. Got behind the two RCR cars, so like third, and they spun in front of me, and I got torn up and everything. Fixed it. Then I got behind Raj in like 10th. Hold on, let me see if I can fix the echo. Stand by. It's probably because you could hear my headset, honestly. So, I mean, I can just turn down my headset. Anyway, so where was I at? The bush race. I got back going. Got to like, I don't know, 8th-ish. And Raja blew a left rear. And, oh, shit, you're right. I am. The volume was on the stream. I'm sorry. Damn it. I'm sorry. I had the chat up or whatever. Anyways. That's why. Oh, I gotta let the 9 by. Who the hell's the 9?
A 1 to go. You will be in the bottom this time.
Who the hell's the 9? Whatever. If I get a penalty, I get a penalty.
You got it.
Anyways, so
Sorry, buddy. We're gonna be fine here, man. We're gonna be fine. Here we come, fellas. Pit road
what was I saying?
5 away.
I'm not doing a good job at telling this story. Where's my pit stall? I don't know. I thought it was further down pit road.
Speeding on pit road.
Anyways, Raja blew a left rear, turns left, wrecks. I run right in the back of him because, I mean, he started wrecking. And I think I got ran over too. So I get torn up. And everything. And then, so we kind of like fix it and do what we can. Well, the green, white, checkered, like I couldn't really like speed up and just like, rip around people and then stop because I would blow a tire if I literally did that. So like I kind of had to ease my way up to the pack. Well, we're coming off 4 and, the 30 cars like lined up with the field. Well, he was kind of like laying back a little bit, but like he legitimately like lined up with the field and then just like never went. And so I was like, well, and so I went to like go on the apron of him. Like, I mean, like I was further back from the field than this at this point. So I went to go on the apron and they were like, no, like, you can't do that. Like, you're going to get a penalty. And so I was like, okay, like, that's lame.
Just take a second here.
Hopefully they wreck, and then they just never wreck. I mean, not that I was going to really change anything, but like I was kind of just like annoyed, and I was like, well, that's stupid. I would have liked to be a part of the pack at least. You know what I mean? And so that happened and everything, and oh, there it is.
You're gonna be leaning on me.
Oh.
We'll fix you up.
Serving penalty. Anyways, so I was like, well, that's lame. That's really lame. So I literally just went up next to him and the slightest tap, not even like to door him, but more so to like get his attention, and then I just flipped him off. Like I was like it's a green, white, checkered. Like, I don't care if you lay back, but just like go on the restart. You know what I mean? Like go on the restart and then just like pull over. I don't think they're gonna like wreck for last in the restart box again. And then he was like mad and whatever. And there's a video of it, but he was like, I mean, I don't even know. Like he was mad about something, saying basically that like if I had to pay for it, I would, respect the equipment more. And I was like, okay, well, number one, like I don't have to pay for equipment. That's why they hire race car drivers. Like I don't have to pay to race. And then he didn't like that answer, and then I kind of just like laughed, and I was like, okay, what a weird thing. I also thought it was funny that he was mad about his like, basically they had to pay, they got to pay their bills and everything, and that their stuff's, I tore their stuff up, but then I looked at their car after, and I was like, okay, but the nose is knocked off the thing. Like, there's a hole in the nose. So, like, that I think is a lot more expensive than, not even a scuff mark.
There's a wreck in turn 2. Caution.
Yeah, I gotta be cautious.
What the caution for?
But, like, whatever. Like, I was just like, what a weird deal. Yeah, I understand some people just aren't racers, and they just want to have it in their Instagram bio or say they are racers. So, like, if you want to ride on the back, whatever, right? Like, if you're not any good, just like, and you just want to be a race car driver, then take care of the stuff. You know what I mean? But anyways, the 500, I thought we were super fast. We ran like 4th in stage 1, which was cool. Got stage points. Obviously ran second duel. So yeah, we got points. Yeah, we did get fastest lap. So it's funny that the Spectrum car got the not Spectrum fastest lap award, which I think is hilarious. And they must have tried really hard about the photos, like the photo for the graphic, because they found a picture of me sideways standing, because they normally use a car, but they didn't use the car. So they found a picture of me sideways that you could see the Spectrum logo, you just can't really read it all the way. And I was like, that's funny. So that's funny. We saved fuel really well. So we were really good. We drove through the field. Ross, so they told me, hey, we're going to pit when Ross pits. Well, Ross had like a stumble, and he just said, screw it, I'm pitting. So luckily, like 2 or 3 guys just said, fuck it, we're coming.
Yeah, I got you.
But we weren't supposed to pit, and so that really hurt us. And I think there was a gap between Denny and Bubba, and I just swerved right in between it and, like, got hit and, like, got me rolling. And then Joey just kind of just stuck his ass right in the middle of the racetrack, and they split him. And luckily, I pushed Kyle on the bottom and got him going. And then I jumped top of him, and then I passed him, and then Byron picked me up. And then I had Reddick, and I just, picked him up and just pushed him all the way to the lead, which I thought we were really good at. Is anytime we were like running second, we would like rip. Like anytime we were second, we would just freaking rip to the field. The last few laps, though, so the last 3 laps, I had issues with interference on the radio, so it was really difficult for me to hear exactly. So I was kind of flying blind. So I was mainly like racing. I was really just similar to like iRacing-ish. Yeah, I was just like, I was like, fuck it, here we go. So, yes. What did you think of Mini Tyrell in his first truck race? I mean, I don't know if you can't really judge him yet, right? Like, I don't think he was allowed to race. I don't think he was like really supposed to be approved, and I imagine they halfway told him. Actually, I'm aware. I just don't know if it was team or NASCAR, but I'm well aware they told him he has to ride in the back. Like, he has to run last all day. You got to just hang out in the race, attrition your laps. Oh, fuck. Too far back. Fucking bullshit.
We'll fix you up,
fixing my
get you better.
damage. So I know 100% for sure that Minnie had to ride in the back. So like I don't even know what he did or like how he did if he did end up moving up. But I asked him if they forced him to ride in the back, and he was like, "Oh yeah." Like I was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Looks like we're going to have to line up at the tail end of the field.
I mean, also too, it's probably smart. Like, there's a good shot he's gonna make a mistake and wreck. So just let's just get through this, get some points, and then move on. What else was there? Oh, I thought Cletus was God. I mean, so he uploaded his video. I haven't watched it yet, but it was I owe Travis like $100, but so I need to ship that to him. So we have like a $1 bet thing, and so I won the $1 for qualifying, but Travis won the $100 for the win. So I got, and because I finished last. No, fuck, please finish. I'll still do it. Almost won Daytona 500. I could get him $100. You know what I mean? But Pastrana won. He finished 15th, which was cool. So I mean, shit, he was the best. That was the best finish of all 3 of us all weekend between my 3 races and his, other than the duel. O'Reilly Saturday. Yeah, I kept calling it the Busch Series. I'm just calling it the Busch Series, man. O'Reilly sounds lame. Like, it's just weird. It doesn't mix, man. Like, I'm calling it the Busch Series. I called it Busch Series on CW or whatever. I'm calling it Busch Series. I'm not accidentally going to say the old one, because obviously that's sponsor conflict, and I don't want to do that by accident. But I assure you that I don't. It's just cooler to call it the Busch Series. So, fuck it. I'm calling it the Busch Series. I'll say it on TV. I mean, I did it during qualifying. I said Busch Series. I'm excited to be in a Busch car. All right, let's see. Grand National Series. Yeah, but that's a mouthful. You know what I mean?
Ricky took that page from his past with Danica SMH.
Nah, Ricky did whatever. We're all pushing. Like, I mean, you can make an argument. I should have been 5 feet right. Like, I mean, it just is what it is. It sucks, but it's just nobody's lifting. You know what I mean? Like, I was a little left because that's what you want to do. Like, it's the perfect spot for me because they can't go to my right, and if they do go left, which is likely on entry to 1, especially with knowing the 45, so it'd be the 43, 45 in the middle. If he went to the bottom, I already have a little bit of a head start because I'm shaved left. But the one time what happens is Eric doesn't, they're pushing super hard, which isn't 100% normal, and other than the last lap. When they're pushing that hard and him not centering up because, there's a lot of shit going on. Like, it was just, the two things had to go wrong for me, and it did. If that happens later or later down the straightaway, I think I'm fine. But it happened there where the car's kind of the lightest because I'm the straightest. But if I started going to the corner and he started hitting me, I would be fine. So, it hurt when you turned into a plane. No, I got my elbow, but I didn't get anything else. Yeah, I mean, they're just shoving. I mean, it's no different than, like, LaJoy getting spun. Similar. I mean, Byron almost spun McDowell. I mean, these cars are just so slight on the left. They're so locked down on the left rear that they're easy to just get spinning them because there's not a lot of load on the left rear. So if you just get in the wrong place, you could get spun right, which is unfortunate. Why'd you give Cleus bad advice? I didn't give him bad advice. I didn't think that I would have to specify this, you have to cause a crash with the front bumper, not the rear, or not just the general. Like if you want to blame Ricky got through it just fine. He finished second at 500. You know what I mean? It's not Ricky's fault by any means. It's just racing. But it still stands. Yeah, the advice is still holding true. I mean, how many times have we seen Brad push somebody and he never is involved, back in the, a year ago. Cleet's awesome. He better be running another, I tell you what, though. He better be running another super speedway, but no matter what it is. I just want to get far away. I'm just kidding. What did Busch have to say about the finish? Kyle Busch? I don't know. I saw he lifted. And like got out of the pad, like on Twitter or something. Somebody posted his info. I think he thought. Convince boss to give Cleet a ride. I think we're full. Because I mean, we don't have like extra trucks sitting around. We got, just a couple guys. Are you exhausted? No, not really. I figured I could just sit at my house and watch TV and just think about it a lot, or I could just come wreck on iRacing and bullshit about it for a while. So I was like, I could just do that. And so that's what I did. I chose that. You know what I mean? I chose that. Any advice on women? Stay away from them. Clear. Buy a race car. Any post-race meal? Yeah, actually. I got Chili's. I got the fresh mixed bowl. DoorDashed the old Chili's. So it was here when I arrived. When is the car coming back? What car?
Outside. Still outside. Still there.
Still there. Still there. There's 8 to go in this race.
Still there.
Teleported home? No, it's just called a jet. Did I meet Bart? No, I did not. I didn't, like Bart. Oh no. That's Bert. Simpson? Bart?
Still outside.
I did not. Sadly, I wish I did.
2 outside.
Yes, there. I see the text comment. I don't have anything more to say that hasn't already been said. Of like, that's a hell of an ARCA break in that bush race.
Clear.
Oh, shit, man. Hey, guess what? I've gone 19 laps in a truck and I haven't blown a left rear. How would you fix fuel saving? Wipe everybody's brain. It's the only way. It's the only way to fix it. It's just knowledge now. They probably could have been fuel saving 10 years ago and doing all this shit. But also too, they got to get rid of all the tech. They have live fuel mileage. They have live fuel mileage. They know within a lap. They know within a lap what the rank of everybody is. You know what I mean? Like, they know exactly that. I mean, that's the only way to really do it, but they can't do that. Like, there's just too much knowledge. There's too much tech. You can't unlearn something. So, like, it just is what it is. Like, you can't learn something. Like, it legitimately is what it is.
Clear.
I wish I got the chance to fix this damage.
Carson Ware is a pussy that'll never be the Carson in racing.
Oh, shit.
2 inside.
Why do y'all keep going middle?
Still there. Inside,
What is happening?
Plan to go this time by. Still
This guy
inside.
looks like the 48 car in the bush race. Damn.
In and out. Still there.
That dude could not hold a straight line. He looked like a 2-year-old pushing a bowling ball down the bowling alley lane with bumpers on. That thing was just bouncing
No hole yet.
in between. Like, he would just be hitting cars left and right. I don't know who he was, but I was like, holy shit. That dude
No hole.
is all over the place. No, I was laughing. I was like, but I got to get back out of this thing.
Still there.
I genuinely have not been, like, terrified a lot, but during the bush race, I was fucking terrified at times. Like,
Still there.
I mean, they're out there getting it. Don't get me wrong. But there's so much movement and stuff with those cars that I didn't notice happens until you're in there. Of just like, oh my God, like, some of these guys are terrifying. And it makes sense why they wreck 1,000 times. You know what I mean?
Clear inside.
Bush race at Atlanta? No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the truck at Atlanta.
Outside. Clear.
I do not get this the wrong way or the context of it, but like, it's mind-blowing to me because I mean, you watch your heroes, right, all the time. Like, for me growing up, they would just go down to trucks and just dominate. They dominate bush races, right? They would just kill them. And eventually I've always thought of just like, okay, well, like, they can't just have the best car or truck every time, and yet they're always a factor no matter what, right? So like, they're just that damn good. And so like, when I get down to trucks and the bush race for this week, I mean, I could just pass all of them, like, by just knowing how to push and just knowing a little bit of, like, not being scared and not being a, kind of a wuss, and knowing, what you're supposed to do and not do for speed. So it like is mind blowing to me that like just 2 years of cup racing,
Clear.
I could like 3 years ago. I mean, I was fucking trying to dog it to be competitive in a truck. Now I've done 5 truck races in the last year and a half, and legitimately probably should have won all of them. So I'm like, it just mind blowing to me like that I'm able to do that, and it's nothing that like clicking in my head other than just literally like seeing like almost experience in front of my eyes of like that's what cup makes that able to do. You know what I mean? All right, it's the white flag. I have a lot of damage. I don't know where I'm at. Well, let's just shove people and see what happens. Am I clear? I don't know. Fuck it. Oh, I'm not. He went to the middle. I was clear. He went to the middle right when I think he was on the very top, and we both met in the middle. I was like, oh, middle. Hell yeah. I think they're going to wreck.
Outside. Too wide outside.
Slam.
Still there.
Slam. Slam.
Still there. In and out. Too wide outside. No hole yet. One
They didn't wreck.
outside. Clear outside.
Damn.
Good win, Mr. Bain. I'll take that.
They didn't wreck. I needed them to wreck. I'm pretty sure we just went for the same hole. Yeah. I looked right, and I was like, I'm clear. I looked right, and I was like, oh, I could go to the middle. I've never seen that happen. That's kind of funny. We both said right at that second, fuck it. I was like, I know I had room all the way up.
Dang, bro,
What
I thought you was going to win it on my birthday. Proud of you.
Oh, thanks. I need to clear a lot of space on my computer. My computer's running slow. That's what's wrong. Oops. Here comes the money. Oops. Here we go. Money talk. What did Chase say after the duel? He just asked of like, you know, how like, yeah, said we pushed really good. We were fast. Everything worked. You know, appreciated the push. Everything. He wanted. Yeah, I'm running trucks at Bristol. He was just asking, like, you know, is there anything I needed from him, like him to drag more or anything? And we just talked about that, but nothing crazy. React to Cleet's video. His video is an hour. I love Cletus, but I am too brain rotted up from fucking hell to, like, realistically sit through all his whole video. But we're gonna try. We're gonna somewhat try, but I love you, Cletus. But like, does it have to be an hour and 20 minutes? Could we not have condensed it a little bit? You know, like an hour and 20 minutes, brother. That's a half a road trip. I don't know if that's actually like half a road trip, but we'll watch some of it though.
She looks good.
I feel like we should skip.
It's kinetic, and he's the one that
Sounds pretty good.
I can't hear you.
Corny I appreciate all the subs, guys. I appreciate it. Absolutely.
Damn, Daytona.
Who's? Oh, so they do the rookie meeting. Oh, Roman Atwood, hell yeah, dude. Roman Atwood has DM'd me like after the duel. And, I mean, he's a fan. He loves NASCAR, so we appreciate Roman Atwood.
does nothing behind the scenes. They all.
He's at the rookie meeting. Drawing up. We should go. Let's skip through the. let's just get to truck qualifying.
Right now, that's still phenomenal.
Yeah.
Qualifying. So last year we started like 28th or something like that.
Right.
So
In the mess. back
hopefully by the end of all this we'll start top five.
Let's watch.
For sure.
Let's watch old Cleat.
But in the truck gear, off to truck qualifying.
The
and then
pit
truck
stop
racing night. So let's go qualify good in the truck too.
Yeah, I signed a bunch.
Oh, dang. This looks like a scene from a movie right here. Couple of badasses pushing a Chevrolet. Oh my gosh, Pastrana just jumped up to second place in qualifying. Where's it? Daytona, baby! Go back, baby! Let's go! Hey, Pastrana just got second. You know what that means? Wait, he's second? He's second! Oh my
Well,
God!
appreciate
You're
the
going
sub.
to the top, baby. I gotta get him. Lock in. I gotta get him.
I asked Squirrel. I was like, dude, when you both are racing together, who the hell's holding the camera? Like, I got a strawberry lemonade. I was like, who's gonna hold the camera, dude?
Dang, son! Dang, boy! That thing looking good.
Squirrel is a good height, man.
Woo-wee! Yeah, he's out there.
It looks so funny. It looks hilarious. So, Cletus told me. Oh, no way. Did he do the whole lap? So, he told me he was nervous to hold the wheel. He's like, I talked to him pre-race. He's like, you know, or said something, and he turned in and was like, I turned in a little early, so I just I let it drift up a little bit. Do you think that hurt me? And I thought he was almost hit the apron and he unwound the wheel a little bit, so he get off and was maybe a few feet off the line. I was like, brother, you're all good. No problem. That's no big deal. But then I saw a picture, and he legitimately was in the center of the racetrack in like the third, almost to the third lane. And I texted him, and I was like, I sent him a screenshot.
We need to get a spot.
And I was like,
Take a look
dude.
at Cletus McFarland.
Oh,
His
I think he
breakout
shows it.
Thought he was the greatest race
Look.
car driver that ever lived. What a
Look how
great
high
time.
he goes.
That's Daytona. We've talked about it a lot. It just
I was like, dude, I thought you went up like 2 feet, not a whole truck. Because he's like, do you think that would have made me make a second round? I was like, dude, don't worry about it. It's fine. And I texted him. I sent this screenshot. I was like, that would have made you that could have made you make round 2.
and that's Cletus, just a fun-loving guy.
He fell in love with it. People fell in love with him. And our producer, Jake Jolivet, at the time, he said, I love this guy so much. We're going to put him in the booth with you.
Like, what
Came
I've
up
noticed
here
with
and had a great
Cletus is
time. And
awesome.
since then, we've seen him a handful of times in the ARCA Menard series.
He doesn't
But that
know.
truck motor up the hill a little bit more than I would have liked to have seen in 1 and 2.
So
You want to try to wrap that line, and you can see he's leaving a gap there. Better
he
in
just
3 and
doesn't.
4
He
than
doesn't know any
was in
of the
1 and 2.
lingo.
Got
So like,
really wide.
legitimately, I could.
In the green, still to the bubble. Josh Rayome on that bubble in 10th
I
right
could
now.
convince him of anything. Like,
wow.
Legitimately,
Wow,
I could
so
convince him of
second.
anything.
D2, 51-45.
Cletus, did I hear him yell from inside that
He
truck?
asked
He's
why
pumped.
Cletus, he asked why Stenhouse was so slow, and Stenhouse told him, "Oh, I forgot to. I left it in 3rd gear," and Cletus legitimately went. And Ricky was like, no, dude, I'm kidding. And Ricky's like, Cletus was like, dude, I don't know. Like, you have a sequential shifter. He's like, I thought you just fucked up. So,
That
like,
is a
I mean,
great lap.
legitimately, we can convince him of that.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, so we had
There he goes above traffic.
a dollar bet on who would qualify higher. I appreciate all the stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right. That is
Oh,
right.
shoot.
Hey, don't be bothering my drivers. Have
Have you gotten chili shipped yet?
Let's go! Daytona!
Yeah.
Doing Daytona stuff.
Yeah, I
in a
got it.
Chevrolet.
I got it.
Living the dream. Come on,
Truck.
living the dream.
I
mean, it
We'll
don't
probably
get
do
much
like
better.
the Spectrum Night in America
It don't
someday.
get much better than that, my boy.
These gave us some hot rods.
You ain't lying.
Number 3.
I'm not even mad, man.
We already won.
I'm not
We
even
already
like,
won.
I'm not even like super disappointed. Like,
Oh, I'm fired up.
it's really cool to like
God, dude.
have a shot to win, man. Like, that's all you can ask for.
Carson took the #1 spot. Well, bud.
Yeah, get fucked.
Slowly but surely, we're dropping like flies.
I mean, when we qualified, it was like the top 20 trucks. So
Oh,
I thought
here
we
I
were for
come.
sure top 10.
Yeah.
But
Also,
all the fast guys went last.
honestly though, how cool is it to have like IKEA and Best Buy on a truck, man? Like, not some pass through like all these other, you know, Joe Schmo back marker or whatever, right? Like that do pass through when there's no money from corporate, like legit corporate, man. Like that's pretty fucking cool. IKEA's never sponsored anything in like their entire company's existence, and for some reason they saw my dumbass and was like, yep, we want him, and we want him in a Craftsman truck. And to hand him, sling some meatballs and some furniture. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. Like, and we were really fast. I mean, they got a lot of TV time when we were spinning around with a flat.
Didn't know. So now we're number 11. There's only 4 trucks left. So
What kind of strategy was McDowell? So everything I've heard is the damage was allowing them, like, when he got damaged, it knocked a lot of drag out of his car. So, like, he actually had a lot of, he was able to save more fuel because there wasn't near as much drag. Why doesn't Twitch sponsor you? Because they sponsor Chase Elliott, most popular driver. Kind of understand that. I understand that. Can't blame him. AKA Prime. AKA Amazon. Nolan, the Patriot, Chrome Dream, appreciate the subs.
40 trucks, that's phenomenal. Carson down. I'm going to head down. Let me know what that's like. I will. That's awesome. I will. Good luck. You number 2? I'm number 2 right now. I want you to come out of that number 1. All right.
And his teammate.
I appreciate the sub. I actually really like this suit. It's simple, the blue and yellow, dude. It looks sick. These logos work really well together. I like co-primary, honestly. Like, I like how Travis's suit or Cletus's suit, like he has 2 sponsors stacked like that. What shades are you wearing? Heatwave. Heatwave. They sponsor me, Cletus, Pastrana, and Toy Stewart. I like when sponsors get stacked on a race suit. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know his pit sign. That's pretty cool. Did he get pre-race Starbucks? All right. Listen here, motherfuckers. I did. I had for the duel. I went and got a coffee, and then my schedule was so slammed I did not get a coffee for the truck race, and we know how that went. And I did not get a coffee for the Busch race, and I was so tired of the bullshit that was happening to me that I sat there at night, and we are getting ready to like all this stuff, and I yelled, and I was very vocal. I was like, I don't care what my schedule. Oh, they sponsor Squirrel too. I was like, I don't care what my what appearance I have tomorrow. I don't care the schedule. I have to go get a coffee. I don't care, if it gets me in trouble, I'm going to get a coffee. So we drove that golf cart all the way across, out of the racetrack, across the street, went to a Target, walked in the Target, got the Starbucks, got 2 cups. I legitimately didn't know which coffee would give me better luck, and I got 2. I got my old school Frappuccino, and I got the espresso. I got 2 coffees, legitimately, because I was like, hell yeah. So then, get this shit. I got the first coffee, and you know how like there's supposed to be a top, so right, like there's the top at Starbucks, and normally there's like a little hole, and you drink it like that, but there's a little hole on the top, right? There's a little hole at the top. Well, let's break this down. So there's a little hole at the top, right? Everybody knows little hole at the top, Starbucks coffee, right? Little hole at the top. Well, there was no hole at the top when I got this coffee, and it was just cut out on the side and undrinkable. Like, you couldn't use the top. And I legitimately looked at this coffee and was like, you've got to be shitting me. I have had a mechanical fucking parts failure on a plastic top on a coffee cup. You have got to be shitting me. It's over. It's never been more over. But luckily, I got the second coffee, and that was fine. So I got that. And so I was like, okay, perfect. I'll just flip deals, but we're good. If I didn't get the second coffee, it would have been a bad omen. But because I got the second coffee, the race of gods were like, you outsmarted us on this one. We were going to fuck your day up. But, you know, you outsmarted us by getting a second one. So you're good. You know what I mean? And then we almost won the Daytona 500. We didn't win. But the fact we were leading at the white flag at the Daytona 500, I want to call that a success, and the coffee superstition lives on. I think I'm going to roll with that. Are you going to IKEA in Atlanta? No. No, I am not. We don't have another appearance or anything. Atlanta's going to be pretty slammed, but IKEA Cup car. No, our Cup car is actually full. That's why they were on the truck. Hunter, I appreciate the sub. Rosie, 2 coffees for every race. I know. And so the superstitious, I don't even have to drink them. I just have to get them. I personally have to get them. One of my buddies got me a coffee at the truck race. And we know how that went. So I have to be the one to personally order it and get one. Dude, it's insane how big of a crowd Cletus has, dude. I'm excited though that we have so we're filming a YouTube video that will be on NASCAR's YouTube, but I'm gonna have my own version basically of it. But they followed me all weekend, so expect that very soon. They followed me all weekend. You know, everything I did, basically like a vlog. So that'll be cool. But is Cleese running any more trucks? I don't know. I know he wants to do more NASCAR and not just ARCA, but I'm not really sure what his plan is. Dude, there we go.
Superstition is a hell of a thing.
77
The slightest
IKEA
change
truck.
can
Just
fuck you like you've never
freaking shove it.
seen.
Look at us go. We broke the pack. Race over. Stop the count. We're the best to ever do it. Dynamic duo. McDizzle and myself. Who is the commentator? For the truckers? I have no idea. Carson, you got some haters. What do you say to them? I don't know. Fuck off. Oh, Logano was commentating? I haven't watched it. He went insta middle. What's in the cup? Strawberry lemonade. So what is the rules for pushing in trucks in Busch? You can't lock bumpers. AKA, if you watch, AKA the rule that if Cup guys lock bumpers, you could, because they know how to do it, you could, put them to the tail, basically. God, this truck's so ugly. Move the fucking number back. No offense, Brendan. But, it's so bad. Why did you fly home? You got a plane? I flew home on my plane.
But most of these teams said no drafting for you. Let's keep the truck in one piece.
They have not had a practice session like this, and right now that heart rate is way up because see a tight move right there at the front of the field.
Oh, plane that I own, plane that I have. Yep. Personal jet. I just got it like that. Just got it like that. When did I get a jet? I don't know. A little bit ago. No, I don't actually have it yet, obviously. Oh, yeah, so I forgot Jeff was spotting me for the bush race, and it was hilarious. It was so fun. So I mean, I don't know if you guys are going to laugh at this, but because you guys don't know Jeff Dickerson like I do. But he has, like, ways to, like, talk, and it's hilarious. And so like, they wrecked on, like, lap 0. Like, restart box, they wreck, right? And so they wreck and everything, and, like, Jeff just comes over the radio. Do you want him? Hey, Luke, do you want him? Pits are open. Do you have your radio on? And I just start dying laughing. And because what does do you want him mean? That's how he said pits were open. Like, hey, Luke, do you want him? I was like, do I want who? Or just who is him? What the fuck is happening? Like, even Luke was like, what the hell happened? Wife kicked me out of the house out of anger because you lost. Send me the address. Oh, screen. Yeah, dude.
Truck races here are so unique.
Are you winning? What track are you winning this year? I don't know. I'd really like to win Bristol. I really want to win Bristol.
In this draft, depending on what lane moves forward, is going to depend on the first 3 cars of the line.
Dude, you could see my truck moving around, dude. On lap 2, I thought a track bar was broke, man. Dude, that thing was just wiggling. Like, I was holding such a pretty wheel, but just the rear was fucking moving, dude. Dude, it was just... Fuck. So sketchy. Do you think the 11 team will dominate with Honeycutt? I mean, Honeycutt's really good. So he'll be fine. He'll win some races in the chase. I told him that. You know. I told him, you know, he'll be just fine. You know, AKA just saying, like, those are the races I'm not running, you know, to kind of mess with him. But I hope he's not dominant. You know, it makes my life a lot easier when I just go play with trucks. How's your land coming? Oh, they broke ground. So I don't know, I don't know how long it's in. So, all right, so let's get into defense of the old cleat here. I think we all could agree, because now we're talking about Honeycutt. I think we all can agree that Caden Honeycutt is really good. Somebody said it. He spun in a niche truck off 4, like lap 5, all by himself. So, like, eventually it just fucking happens. Like, Corey Day spun all by himself off 4 in the Busch race. You know, everybody thinks, you know, I would consider him a top prospect in a Hendrick car. It's easy to do. Shit happens off 4. Now, if you just turn right off, you know, and wreck the whole field, you know, then whatever. But he was really hard on himself, and, you know, everybody just clowns on him for no reason. This is where I think of it, right? He legitimately could probably go run an ARCA race, run a truck race or 2, and go buy a cup car or go buy a cup seat and go run the 500 and just say, fuck it, I'm running the 500. Like basically, like just do the bare minimum and go run the 500. He legitimately wants to like get better and do this and do everything. And like, I mean, he has the more followers and everything than the entire cup field combined. He has 4 times the YouTube subscribers as the whole organization of NASCAR, right? Like, he's fucking huge. And, like, people just clown on it. Like, see, like, people think that. Like, he needs a full season. All he cares about is super speedways. He doesn't need to do a full season because he's not trying to be a NASCAR driver. He just wants to run the Daytona 500. Fans doesn't mean he has. No, he's taller than me. But like that was just my thing. It's just like I think a lot of like NASCAR fans were like, you know, the Cletus McFarland experiment is time to die. It's like, bro, the dude just wants to start the 500. Like he doesn't plan on winning the 500. He just wants to be in the race. He wants to do the intros and just experience it one time. And you know, be good enough to be not in the way. Right? He knows he's going to get his ass kicked. But he just wants to be good enough to, you know, be shaking and baking back there with, you know, BJ McLeod. That's just, you know, those guys are just happy to be there. You know, not going to have the best stuff.
Love ya, Carson.
Going to try and take care of their
here
shit.
You'll be in
but just
victory lane
happy
real
to be
soon.
there. Happy to be in the race. Appreciate the sub. So, and I mean, at least respect. Like, he didn't just dump out of the pack. I mean, he learned a little bit, and you know, whatever, shit has. But like, ultimately, it's good for the sport that he's doing this. I mean, shit, he's getting so many more views and everything. I feel like it was a slightly bigger deal. I mean, not even really a slightly. I felt like there was more hype that Cletus was running the truck race than Tony Stewart. You know what I mean? Like, I think Tony was, like, very hyped that he was coming back, but, like, to the NASCAR audience. But, like, I feel like, whatever, like, he headlined a truck race with Tony Stewart coming back hasn't drove a NASCAR race in 10 years, hasn't drove a truck, I don't think, ever, and he headlined the race more than Tony. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see Tony Stewart a part of promos for the video. Like, granted, Tony doesn't like do the social media thing, so like, how do you really promote Tony? So that is obviously why. But like, well, my point is like, Tony hasn't drove a truck since fucking who knows? You know what I mean? That's basically what I was saying. Like, I mean, not enough that you would actually really remember, but you know, I think that this truck race doesn't have near as much hype without Cletus in it. You know what I mean?
There goes Cletus McFarland spinning out towards the inside wall. He's gonna hit it.
Ooh.
Hard hit on that inside wall. Cletus McFarland goes around and brings out the first caution and mows the grass.
That's all I'm saying. I think
huge hit to that inside wall on every side.
Yeah, I don't understand why people like
brokenhearted. I'm sure only to make it 6 laps.
They want the sport to be, you know, to grow and take off and everything. But then they want to, you know, shit on this. It's like, well, fuck, this is how it happens, man. Like, if anything, if you're mad about Cletus being the headliner of the whole race, then fucking dude, you know, go sign up to be a social guy for a cup guy and get them together. Or a NASCAR guy or a shitty Xfinity guy or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, get them going. You know, get the push guy going, get the truck guy going, get whoever. You know what I mean? Like, it says more about, like, the PR folk or, you know, everything. Like, I think that's, you know, hate the player, not the game. Clearly, how I found NASCAR. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, it like, just enjoy the ride, man. Like, Jesus. Like, be thankful he's fucking doing this. I know I did. See, that's why I call it Busch Series, man.
Since we're getting ready to put it on the screen, I'm not even going to speculate. See Cletus, right up in the front.
Yeah, I'm basically in the truck every weekend, if I'm being honest.
And that is, Joey,
every weekend, all the time. You should IRL stream in Atlanta. I don't know how to IRL stream, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I just, well, just people just shit on him because he, you know, he talks goofy and, you know, plays it up for the camera a little bit, you know. I think some people are, you know, don't like the whole America shirt ripped off because it's different. You know. And it's, I mean, he's just living it, man. Like, who cares? How are you home already? That's what they make jets for. I just wish he used his real name. It basically is his real name. He's already said that. Like, I'd call him Cletus. Like, I don't call him Garrett. I call him legitimately Cletus. Did they use Cletus in the... Yeah. So that's how big of a name he is, right? Who on earth would they ever let... they're not using... I mean, they're using Brendan. They're not putting Butterbean. You know what I mean? Like, they realize if they put Garrett Mitchell, all his fans would go, who the fuck... You know, where's Cletus? Who the fuck is Garrett Mitchell? You know what I mean? I mean, I obviously know his real name. But... like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I just always get disappointed that like we want the sport to change and everything and grow, and somebody's, you know, a massive fan respects it. And honestly, wouldn't you rather him fail? Wouldn't you rather him, you know, struggle? Because wouldn't that just show how difficult it is? Because, I mean, he's said it. Like, wouldn't that, like, help the sport? You know, he's like, I thought these guys weren't very good. I thought it was super easy. He's like, I thought I was going to go run the Daytona 500. And he's like, I got to ARCA and was like, holy hell, I am out of my league. You know, like, wouldn't that be good to show? Because, like, there's really not, like this is a very interesting thing to watch too, like, as like if you're not really like a fan, because you really can't tell in NASCAR how hard it is, right? You know, it's just like, oh, you guys just go left. Oh, you know, it looks easy. I could do that. You don't know how, like, hard it really is. And, like, you know, like, yeah, we always talk about, like, the worst guys in Cup. Well, they're actually probably not really that bad. You know what I mean? Like, but they look bad. But, you know, you put them in a Busch or a truck race, and they're going to be pretty good. So, yeah, like, I was like, damn, wouldn't you rather him suck? Like, and, like, have to, like, be like, damn, like, these guys are really good. That adds a lot of credibility.
7 laps into a 100-lap race. Totally nobody's fault but my own.
Well, and keep in mind,
I mean, how many times do you see, like, the guy that you think sucks in Cup, he gets, like, a one-off Busch race in a good car, and it's like, you win, no problem, win. I mean, like, Ross got in the Ganassi car, McDowell got in an RCR road course car for a Busch race, Priest got in a truck and won. Yeah, so, like,
all right, boys.
This is our good side.
This is our good side. Oh man, poor baby, dude. Poor baby, dude.
But damn, hey, I'll give you $100.
I want to see what him and Travis talked about after.
You were supposed to wait until the last lap after we won. I was thinking maybe you.
drop me that?
And then I was gonna shit you. This is yours. This is your $250,000 dress.
You think they're gonna charge us?
No. I'm so sorry, dude. So my radio wasn't working when I first went out, so I dropped to the back.
Oh, your radio was out?
Yeah, so then I got my radio. I got it. Yeah, so I just didn't want to be if someone was crashing. And then I was like, all right, I'm
Dude,
ready.
Travis has such a good time. I love Travis.
I literally shook the end book. As crappy as it feels to wreck myself, at least I didn't take out. I mean, I would have taken out 30 trucks.
Oh, there I am.
I was gonna clean out. I would be shaking and making out all 3 rows in the 3rd row.
Oh, so I wanted to see this. How did the jack get stuck?
The jack just broke. The jack just broke. They had to steal the neighbor's jack.
I mean,
Oh my gosh! What are the chances of this happening right now? Oh my gosh!
oh, he did not beat the pace. Why did they have to change tires? Couldn't they have just said, screw it, we're not doing lefts?
Oh my gosh! We didn't make it out in time. We're gonna be down a lap.
We're gonna go. We're gonna have to come back for fuel. We didn't make it. We're gonna be 1 down.
When you get a lucky dog, do you still get put on the...
And you was zagging when you were supposed to zag.
Damn. That sucked.
Yeah, dude. Slicing out to the outside lane, bombing out.
I saw you go. I said, I ain't leaving my boy out to dry. That was sick. Great job out there, dude. You don't have to scratch on this thing either.
Yeah, go look at the front.
Oh, really?
I spun out after 68 years.
Oh, no. Dang it. All right. Well, it was awesome drafting with you, man. I mean, what a cool experience. Hey, you need to come to the Freedom Factory.
Yeah. Hey,
big race.
anytime. Yeah.
All right, let's lock it in. Thanks, buddy. Hey, guys. I just got back to Bradenton, and I wanted to end off this video by telling you guys how thankful I am for your support and everything you guys have done for me, the doors you've opened for me. Yeah.
I texted Cletus. I thought he was still at the 500, and or still thought at Daytona. I was like, hey, you know, come to the grid. We'll get a photo at the 500. And he's like, brother, I'm already home. And I was like, oh, shit. I got you. I forgot he has a helicopter. It's like, hell yeah.
That smell blood in the water. Here they come down the short chute. Toyota camera takes hard. Far left hand turn off mid road. There are 4 laps to go in the 2000.
Found a fan video. 500. We're gonna end this old stream with a fan video of 500. Last 4 laps. And this does not need to be in one. I already watched Eric's review. Before he had a chance to win, I know. Did you go to wheelbarrows last night? No, by the time I got there, by the time I got to the wheelbarrows, they already kind of died.
Good
I
job
didn't
this
get to go to
weekend. Wish you got the
wheelbarrows,
dub, but it's coming.
which is unfortunate. Good job this weekend. Thank you. All right, so if you notice, I feel like I did a really good job here. So Michael jumped up, and I didn't think that was right. That early. He jumped up. Like, I wanted to jump on exit. So I realized that. So rather than, like, jump up right away and let the 2 Toy 311 cars get hooked up, I actually waited. Right here, I like, half went up, and then I half went down, which almost turned myself, but I wanted to kind of, like, not let them get connected. So, like, I turned left, and then I got back right and got up, which got them separated more, which gave us the run off of 4, I mean. Because I just wanted to lay them. I just wanted to hurt their timing. So it didn't allow them to get connected till about here, and then we got clear of them.
Carson, Hocevar top side. Spire Motorsports.
And then I felt like I did a good job there. Like, I kind of, like, waited as long as I could to get up because I was hoping Joey would go left because I didn't want Joey behind me. And I got up last second, and Joey actually did go left. And I was like, yes, I wanted him out of the race, or out of the game.
Hocevar Motorsports Carson found each other. Now Carson, Hocevar ducks low, trying to get to the inside of McDowell. McDowell throws the block off the corner. Turn number 4, they'll come down to the line. There will be just 2 laps to go. Michael McDowell, the race leader.
Right here, we got in trouble. Michael needed to get up. He stayed low for too long, and that really hurt us on our momentum. Because I was like, all right, get up, get up, get up. Like we needed to cover the top. I was like, shit, get up. And so I almost wrecked my ass. Like, God, our car was so good pushing. I could just pull him all the way to the lead. And then he didn't drag enough right here, and we got super far apart. And I was like, God, you're so far out there, Mike. And then he blocked low, which really killed us, like, on being together. See right there, he almost got wrecked. See what I mean? Right here. Right there, it turned him right, and it almost hooked me.
Carson Hocevar with a shot from Tyler Reddick. Hocevar, the leader, off turn 4. If they make it to the white flag and take that white flag, the next flag will end it. Here they come. The white flag is waving. Final lap underway. They've taken it. Carson Hocevar now in the lead.
I still saved it, though. I still drove out of it. What an interesting finish.
It's the top 3 for the final time in the turn number 3. Chase Elliott blocks the bottom. Shane Smith running second. Tyler Reddick jumps outside, trying to get around. They come off turn 4. Chase Elliott.
It was very iRacing-ish finish. They just fucking wreck at the line and everything. Well, damn. Oh, well. How's it feel, Liam? It's pretty cool. I can't lie. It's pretty damn cool. It's pretty fucking cool. Well, at least on the bright side, nobody's locked into the playoffs. We're 9th in points. We get to chase points. We go to a track that we're really good at next week. We're in a good spot. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It was still cool. I'd much rather have a shot to win. Look, so most people in their career probably can't even say that they were leading on the white flag at the Daytona 500, or let alone had a realistic shot to win the Daytona 500. You know what I mean? And being an avid Dale Jr. fan, right? Like, we never finished out of the top 10 at any of the super speedways other than mechanical failures at both Daytonas. We finished second at the duel and was leading at the white flag at the 500. You know, like, I'd say that's pretty good. I'd much rather wreck like that than finish good and never have a shot to win the 500. You know what I mean? Like, I'd much rather be in the hunt and it not go right than be slow and, you know, one of these guys wherever the hell. One of these guys back here that, oh, you can't even see it. One of these guys back here that didn't even like really was ever a factor and just got through a wreck, got lucky, and finished good. You know what I mean? Like, I'd much rather be, a factor and it not go well than be slow and get lucky. You know what I mean? I'd much rather have that happen. So, similar to Clash, I'd much rather be I'd much rather be like leading the Clash and get, wrecked out than be slow and finish like 6th and get lucky because everybody wrecked out. Is this your first non-DNF at Daytona? No, I finished 11th in July in my rookie year. Otherwise, yeah, that would have been it's my only 500 finish. So that's what I mean. Like, that's legitimately my first Daytona 500 that, like, I actually, like, got to race. I got wrecked out lap 5 in the first one, and I broke a fuel pump lap 5 in the next one. So, realistically, my first ever 500 that, like, I, like, didn't get destroyed, I race over at 5, I have a shot to win it at the end on the last lap. I don't know. I'd say that's pretty okay. Any clue why the 8 backed off? He said it was because he was 30th and he thought we were going to wreck, a.k.a. he saw me leading and thought I was going to destroy the field, which I was close. But it just was on the last lap and not before that. I think he just was banking on a crash. Why didn't you pass Chase in the duel? Because I had Larson behind me. He was just going to pass me. And I wanted the 9 points in case I wrecked in the 500. And I did. So I'm really happy about those 9 points because that is a big difference of where we're sitting in points right now. How do you feel Eric picked you for the chase? I feel like he should have picked us for the chase. I feel like we're going to make the chase. And if we don't, I feel like it's because of luck or BS, not because of our speed. So we've led laps in every race this year. The Clash, the Duel, and the 500. We've led laps in everything. So I don't know. I just need that Willie B luck. Honestly, true. True. Again, when our motors don't fall, when our motors are intact and our tires are inflated, we haul ass. Just every now and again, that doesn't happen. But that's okay. Because god dang, did we have some Hendrick engine power. We were hauling ass this week. Just didn't work out. Do you have a dream sponsor? Honestly, I have it. Chili's. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. I enjoy having it. And I can actually be on this little stream here with Spectrum and say it because it actually got announced. Finally. So, like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Budweiser would be a dream sponsor? Honestly, yeah. That'd be pretty. Just because the Bud 8. You know what I mean? That would be pretty cool. But Ross has Bush and, like, lame. Like, I can't really, like, have Bud. But if I could ever have Bud, that'd be pretty cool. Just because the Bud 8 and deal and everything. But also, too, like, I like having my own thing. Chili's is red. So it's the closest thing I can get kind of thing. But, like, if I did anything Bud, like, it's just, that's Dale's thing. That's Junior's thing. So, and, like, I don't really like drink. So, like, it doesn't really fit anyways. Ish. Like, you know what I mean. Carson, do you like Sabrina? That's really funny you say that. Because, like, I'm wearing your shirt right now. You know what I mean? So that's really funny. What a great poll. See, Sabrina Carpenter. It's a really funny poll. Invite her to a race. William Truck. No, I actually think it's funny that I completely forgot that William actually didn't even do that tweet. That tweet was fake. So I always laugh at that. Like, I always forget that that tweet was fake. I always think William did actually shoot his shot on Twitter, and he actually didn't. Like, he didn't even he didn't do that. So, but do you like trucks or the RCGs to warm up? I just like racing. So yeah, I like just racing. I don't like at super speedways. I don't like sitting in line and pushing. I just like just swerving and trying to pass and fill middle and run top and just take runs. And if it doesn't work, just line up, take another run, and screw people over the whole time, basically, and use them to my advantage. I like that super speedway racing better. Romero, appreciate the sub. Junior was texting me. He was very complimentary of how I raced, and I thought that was super cool. He said it was very old school watching me race. Like, he said it reminded him of old super speedways racing, and I don't know what that means, but I'm not gonna say no. Obviously he's a fucking man, and but like I didn't really 100% understand that, but he said after the duel that it was just like great super speedway racing, and like it just reminded him of 2000 super speedway racing. And then after the 500, I texted him and stuff, and he just said that like it just reminded him of old school super speedway racing, which I thought was super cool. Just kind of just halfway drafting with yourself and just able to push the shit out of people and control lanes and not do the game of inches, which I think sucks and I don't enjoy doing at all. So just pushing the shit out of people and just swerving and doing everything. I mean, honestly, similar to I'm not gonna go find the video, but you guys remember the 2010 Daytona 500 where he just kind of like zigzagged through the middle and got to second? That's just basically all I do at super speedways. So I mean, maybe he's just referring to that as just that's kind of what he would always do. He would just kind of always just never push anybody. He would just, when he gets a run, he would just pass. He would just take it and see if it worked. So that's probably what he's meaning, which is cool. So now I kind of put two and two together myself, which is yeah. Who's on the cup car for Atlanta? Spectrum. So Spectrum is. I felt like the race was situation weather today. I felt like it was a pretty good race. I thought so. I thought it was racy. I feel like the cup car is getting more racy. I don't know why. I feel like the third lane rips all of a sudden. Like, it used to be the third lane, you couldn't even think about getting it working. But third lane gets it done. Like, at the end of these races, when it's wide open, you cannot be on the bottom. You got to be on the top. Winner comes from the top. No, actually, that's funny you just asked that. I think if you go to the bottom, it's a death sentence. You got to go to the top. How many streams playing this week? I don't know. I'll probably do some tomorrow. Should we do a Spectrum Night in America thing? Should we get that going? Should we do one this week? Should we? I don't know. Yes. I mean, I don't know why I assumed that, there'd be anything but yeses, but right on. Do you remember signing someone's phone at the race? I did. I do remember that. I've signed a lot of phones lately, which is kind of funny. Was it surprising to have IKEA as a sponsor at first? It was. Honestly, I really didn't believe it. I did not think it was going to happen until I saw the truck with the sponsor on it, and it was like real. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh shit, it actually is real. So, hell yeah. Who's in the truck in Atlanta? Me and Kyle Busch. Me and Kyle Busch. Hell yes, brother. we're going to be shaking and baking. Should I DoorDash Chili's? Absolutely. Watch IKEA convince. I don't know. What's the hardest, trucks, Bush, or Cup? Cup. Honestly, trucks and Bush, it's crazy the difference between Cup, honestly. Like the skills, like, or just like how difficult it is. Like I was saying earlier, like I could go down to a truck race and be in the top 3 with no thought, right? But like Cup, you got to work at it. But like I could go down to a truck race and just dick around and like laugh and fuck around, and I could go last to first, no problem. You know, and I don't mean that like in like an arrogance thing. It's just it's fucking crazy to me. Like it's wild. Like I remember Larson. Remember he did